This is a test of the microphone. Test, less of a fail. Hello everyone, welcome back to our D&D game, where I am the DM, and we are joined by the lovely Liz and B. And let me just bring you guys in. As you can see, I'm doing the floaty meditative thingy because I am looking at my other screens. I hope you guys don't mind. I may have had a little too much ale, as one might see. And we're picking up from last time, where we were following a series of leads on someone's missing person. Last episode, we heard a few rumors about the dreaded sort of mindless, gnawing creatures of some origin, and immediately, swiftly being told that though they don't exist, they're just a legend. A little interesting. We are currently heading to the star system of our newest lead, the individual known as excuse me for a second. Individual known as Luma, an AI-driven robotic merchant. Is there anything you two would like to do in the meantime?
No.
Okay. Keep
Nope.
getting used up.
I'm here for Magic Missile.
You're here for Magic Missile.
I'm here to Magic
Wonderful,
Missile.
wonderful.
I'm here to Magic Missile. All the things.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm just trying to stay on the bench.
That's not a problem. Don't worry about that. Pushing a button. Sorry. So, as we left off, I believe neither of you lost too much respect. I think Nova might have gained a point or two in respect in for your crew. And
Who's Nova?
Novum. Am I saying your name wrong?
Novum.
Yes, that's
Who's
what I'm saying. Wait, hold on. What's your name?
Nora.
I forgot my own wife's name.
That happens.
And just got mixed up with someone else's name. So, you are traveling around at the speed of sound. Or a little bit faster, let's be honest. We're in space. Last I remember, you guys were still opening the star system and were at a space station. Did I specify where? I don't think I did. Come on. Okay, according to this, you guys are still in... Well, that's not true. I'm a good DM who never makes any mistakes, I swear. There you were. Were you in Alduin? Yeah, you were in Alduin, okay. Currently orbiting... Meow, meow, meow. Yes, no, not that. Currently orbiting the Deep Space OWT-2. Or one of the variations of that. Kitty cat, please stop. And now heading for the gravitational generator. No fee because of the organization you're union with, or the more on because you are union with an organization. And yeah, I guess you're headed for FN84, also known as Nara 4. It's a Class M light orange red star. And no need for preparations. You guys are 100% up for travel, and you start heading that way. make a... You, give me a perception roll. Just roll a d20.
What?
I hate how
11.
these dice work.
Plus
Okay.
my perception.
Plus your perception, so
I
yeah,
don't know
yeah.
What's my perception?
Don't worry about it. So yeah. As you're leaving the system, you do notice a few warning signs are coming in. Warning signs are: do not travel to FNA4. Currently under... Oh, it sort of breaks up after that. You don't know exactly what it's under. Maybe under siege, under attack, under construction, under a wind advisory. You don't know. But yeah, it's under something. And you just entered a gravitational wave, which means you can't exit it without breaking the ship.
I don't know. Can't pick up this dice again. Wait, is it
So are we landing?
It's a 6-hour travel. We can just fast forward if you don't want to, like, prepare for it or anything.
Well, we have to land without, like, breaking backwards, right?
Oh. That statement is confusing. Well, you're entering the star system in about 6 hours using gravitational wave, and if you do nothing about it, yeah, you can get there, no problem. In the you got 6 hours of... Some people got 6 hours of downtime, and let's see. Okay, interesting. Okay. Ooh, okay. Okay. I hate these dice, by the way. They're just sort of blunk. Yeah, I should have picked a different word. It's okay. Maybe next week. Maybe next week. Okay. Yeah. So, whose shift is it right now? Who's on deck? Where'd you go?
I'm making my bench go away. Annoying
Okay.
me.
Okay. Who's on deck? Who's flying the ship?
I'll fly.
Oh, you don't ever want me flying. Yeah, don't let me fly the ship. We're going on.
Alright. So you're flying ship. I remember.
I'll...
Okay. Oh, I'm having some computer issues. I apologize about any delays or...
I roll?
Sure, make a pilot check for me.
Okay. What'd I roll?
Looks like a 16.
Oh.
Okay. Interesting. I don't like that at all. Okay. Yeah. So you get there in one piece. You enter the star system and immediately notice that the gravitational wave that you were supposed to land on is in more than one piece.
Great victory! Dun, 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 dun.
Everything went black.
Sorry.
Sorry, I don't know what's going on.
Okay. You can't see?
Ships in one piece.
No.
Okay.
It's in more than one piece. Your ship's in one piece. The gravitational wave generator that you were supposed to use to land and exit is in more than one piece. Meaning...
But I rolled a 16. And
Yeah,
then everything
yeah,
went
yeah.
black, and I came
Yeah.
back. And the ship
Just
broke.
fix this damn ship!
It has nothing to do with you guys. Your ship's fine. Your ship's fine. There is a ship
I
and there's a
objective.
space station that generates the gravitational wave that you ride to move. The star system you entered, that is broken. So you're stuck here.
Not our problem. Oh, maybe our problem.
Maybe your problem. Yeah.
Maybe.
By the way,
I'm gonna do a perception check on this.
who's on communications?
I got a
Oh,
1!
that's... I could do communications. I got communications, no problem.
Okay, you actually do have a pretty high charisma. The communication dock is lighting up. There are plenty of messages, most of them marked red as in warning, or several different homing beacons or distress beacons.
Distress beacons. Ah, sweet. We can help people. The warning ones, yeah. No spam though, right? No spam emails in there?
There's a few spam actually. Come to let's see. One in particular says, "Come to Lumas for and it just ends. And another one saying, "Robotic mechanic needed." Directly after that.
Okay,
How
how
much
big is
did
my
they-
screen? Like, how many alerts can I go through at once?
Okay. First of all, B, what'd you ask? How much are they paying?
How much are they paying the robotic?
They're paying us all.
The mechanic.
Your immediate question is, you can screen most of the warning signs or, hold on. I really wish, I didn't go into this meditative state. I wish there was like a button I could push to turn it off. Yeah, most of the warnings are stating Tih'tulkd attack. Do not enter the space. Do either of you want to make a history check? See if you know what the Tih'tulkd is?
I will.
Okay. Okay.
You can look at my dice.
Okay.
Right
Hold
here.
up. Hold up.
Oh, I was gonna use roll d20.
So you got a 20, a natural 20. Okay. It looks weird from this angle for some reason. Alright. So it was a 20, I swear. That 20 looks like different things sometimes. Yeah. This is your dice, you probably want it back. The Tih'tulkd is a well-known legend amongst this solar system, amongst this section of space. It's unique to a section of space, actually. No other section of space has the Tih'tulkd. Largely seen in the Tih'tulkd Nebula. A nebula named for those people in particular. One of the main features is they board ships, planets, stations, and moon, kill every single person there, then take the dead bodies.
That's rude.
They're also the people that many are sure attacked your ship. The one with your missing husband. Which actually makes sense because you're kind of in that space. You're kind of close to that space. Where he was taken. What would you guys like to be doing?
So we're at the space station. It's broken, and we know that the guys who took my husband are nearby.
Yes.
I'm gonna make weaponry.
You're gonna make weaponry? Okay, that could take several hours.
Yes.
What type of weaponry are you making, actually? That's a better question.
I'm gonna make everybody space guns.
Okay.
Laser guns.
I think you actually already have
And?
that. You
Okay. Then I'm gonna make giant space cannons that can be operated by 2 people or 1 person. And I
Okay.
want them to be as deadly as possible.
Okay, you currently have 2 Gatling guns. Would you rather improve those than try and make more?
Yes. I'm gonna improve
make-
those and put them
make
on
it-
the ship.
Make a tickling check.
Okay.
What was that? That wasn't a roll. Just pick it up and throw it.
I'm trying to figure out how to roll.
These dice are quite bad. We should have. That's great. You have like intelligence of 5, and you're doing this with proficiency. So yeah, you got your cannons good working order, and they could definitely fire plasma rounds. And you think you might be able to load them with other rounds too.
I don't know how to roll these dice. They really need to like specify. Like if you throw it in the air, it just stays in the air.
You have to like roll it by pushing it forward, I guess. But then you lose your dice, and so you hold it in your hand. You hold it in your hand and push forward. That got you a 1, so I'm not sure that's good. But yeah, I'll give you +1 to all damage for the next 24 hours, and theoretically you might know how to load this with things other than plasma. Liz, what are you doing?
Is it bees? Could she load bees in them?
You could load bee-shaped missiles.
How about like, microscopic robotic bee cannon?
But like where you get hit with like 60 bees. And they
like
all
mechanical bees, so you can swat at them, but it doesn't matter, and they can keep stinging. They could just keep going.
Well, that's a
Wouldn't
thing.
Wouldn't that be more like wasp?
Oh, killer bees, yeah.
Well, you said other things. I was just asking, is
bees
one of those things we can load in the guns?
You theoretically could. It wouldn't be good for the bees. The bees might die, but for the mechanical bees, like you mentioned,
robotic bees, like robotic ones.
Not real bees.
First, you have to make the robotic bees, which, heck, you could just make bee-shaped things and use it like a cannon, if you want. I just want to say that,
Anti-aircraft
bees. Anti-aircraft mechanical bees. AAMC. Wait, no, MB. AAMB. Why did I think bees start with the letter C? Anyways, where's the ship heading?
We're gonna look for these bad guys.
Okay. That'll be a scanner check. I'm gonna say, let's see, who would you have on scanners? Probably, well, it doesn't matter. I got an 18. Perception.
Yay.
I'm pretty sure Fishboy has the best perception.
He doesn't like it when I call him Fishboy.
Of course, he gets a +4 to perception, which isn't a lot compared. Oh no, wait. That's persuasion. He totally wouldn't have taken that gig. Holy heck! So I just saw Burrow cast this persuasion. Get her on communication. She'll get you like 5-star restaurant.
Isn't that the one who was dressed like the
shoe?
link?
Yep. Wow. So
link.
I counted as a shoe. That's a weird thing for me to say. So literally everyone sucked up perception. Okay, except for you maybe. But yeah, that's a 20 on scanners. Yeah. Lin Mihi or Fishboy can definitely locate a few ships. Let's see.
I don't think they have ships.
What do you mean? Oh, we're gonna pretend these are ships, okay? The guy with the spear is a ship.
Gotta play pretend in D&D. Okay.
Yes. Oh, you know what?
We could have used dice.
I got asteroids. Right here. The asteroids do have legs. We're ignoring that fact.
They have very nice muscular legs.
Yes. Let's see. And this could be your ship. You guys could be the dwarven fella. So let's say you guys are like right here-ish. Got some asteroids flying about here. One ship and another ship. This ship right here, the one with the spear and shield, it's looking pretty hurt. It's looking pretty gosh darn hurt. This one over here is looking a lot better, and it has a lot of black painting on it. And in particular, it does not. Oh, sorry, I'm in the way of the camera. It does not have any sort of union marking on it. He's going to poop. But got a better one. There you go. The yellow guy's unregistered, the red guy's pretty hurt, and you guys are right here. What are you guys doing?
The unregistered one is unregistered, but the...
Yeah? The red...
undamaged. One's undamaged and one's unregistered.
No, the yellow one is less damaged and definitely unregistered. Do you want to make a scan on one of them? Do you want to open up communications?
We should send the bear.
Maybe we should.
Send the bear.
Did we ever get the AI for bear?
No, this is actually supposed to be the star system you got it in.
Oh.
Because one of the star system's specialties is...
bear's not going to be able to do thinking. It can only think if I tell it to think.
Oh, can we attach a walkie-talkie to it?
I don't see why you couldn't.
I can't see anything on the table anymore.
Oh no.
Well, I'm too short. See, I'm down here.
Oh no.
One sec, kids.
I shrink.
Oh, looks like Liz has a BRB. Okay,
How'd the table get taller?
I don't think it did. I think you just, Okay, so open up your menu and click the standing and sitting button.
Oh, it switched me to standing play.
Don't know why, I just did. That's weird. So, she's going on communications. You're currently on, piloting.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, and we've already established that he's on, scanners. So you know what? Vlin's gonna take his own initiative and is going to make a scanning check on the yellow one, because he finds it a little suspicious that there's a ship without a Union flag on it, and everything's on red alert right now. So he's a little suspicious of that guy, so he's gonna... Oop. Okay, that looks like a 19. Okay, plus his 4 to... Okay, I think it's 2. Plus his 2, okay. Okay, so he's reading absolutely no life signs on the yellow ship. But it's still operating. And there's plenty of movement on the yellow ship. I seem to have lost both of my players.
No, I'm here.
Okay. What are you doing with that information?
What's going on with Yellowfish?
The yellow ship? It has no life signs on it.
Yes.
But still being operated by something. And there's plenty of movement.
We should investigate.
Okay. So, Do you want to do another scan, or do you want to move closer? Also, he can determine that there are things powered on the ship. Ships have powered objects, high-powered objects. And please leave that there.
Okay. I was examining it.
The yellow. Oh, okay, I see. I thought you were just playing with it. The yellow ship. The things that are powered include several different guns, several different drives, movement drives, gravitational wave drive. One of the things that is not powered is life support. Life support is not powered.
That's weird. So there's something on the ship that doesn't need life support.
Yep. So would you like to
I'm gonna
move?
see what Fish Guy thinks about this. This is weird. I think this is weird.
He says that sounds a lot like the bad guys, the Tih'tulkd. I forget how I say it.
So these bad guys are probably on the ship. How strong are these bad guys? We need to make sure we are fully weaponized before we go up against these bad guys.
Well, a few things you would learn from Fish Boy telling you, and your role from earlier is they prefer to fight hand to hand, person to person. So Vhek'ith, okay. Person to person, meaning they're likely to disable your ship's drives in motion, and do everything they can to make you not alive, which could involve taking out your life support. And then they take you, and if you're on a ship, they take your ship. So, showing up, they might just be happy to board.
Okay, but how dangerous are these guys? Do we really want them just boarding our ship?
Then, it depends. It depends on how many there are, and there's no way of telling on how much there are, because sometimes they take a very big ship, put 5 guys on it. Sometimes they take a very small ship and put hundreds of people on it. You'd have to get a lot closer to tell.
Okay, let's hesitantly get closer, but not too close.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Hold on, I can't remember how much speed your ship has. Let's see, you have a keel ship. Get me all the way there. So you got... Okay, you got 30. Okay, so you're about where you can be. Alright, and this ship is going to move here. This ship is going to fire on that ship. Because it's so close, they have disadvantage. 1 firing, that's a natural 20. 2 firing, that's a 12. Okay, and that misses.
They're shooting at us?
No, the red ship's shooting at the yellow ship.
Oh.
And the yellow ship has moved and docked with the red ship. The red ship, by the way, is a warship with most of its weapons disabled, and the yellow ship looks like a keelboat.
So the yellow ship is trying to take over the red ship.
You imagine so? And the yellow ship is about your size.
What if we shoot at the yellow ship?
You could definitely do that. It's about your turn, although you didn't... Yeah, it's about your turn. By the way, did you use your action to dash? I'll give you a dash action for this guy. That would bring you right about here. Okay,
I'm gonna shoot at the yellow ship.
Starting at your turn, you've opened fire at the yellow ship. Let's pull that up. What are you firing at?
The yellow ship.
Yes, but what on the yellow ship are you firing at? Are you firing at weapons, hull, docking, IP drive, solar capacitor?
What seems to be the most fragile part of the ship? Solar
That
capacitor, would that make the ship not run anymore?
definitely take out a lot of the power, and it only has one solar capacitor.
Oh, I'll shoot at that.
Okay. Roll me a d20.
Hold on. Let me just... I will grab this d20. Right. You ready for some excellent rolling? Oh, I got a 20.
A natural 20?
I swear I did.
Okay
Yes.
then. Okay then. See
Eh?
what?
I swear.
I'm trying to find your guns. Where did I put your guns? It's over here? No. Roll me 2d6.
Which one's the d6?
Oh, you know which one's the d6 is. It's the square one.
Okay. It's cocked.
Hmm.
Let me fix that. Yeah. Oh, it's a 2.
It's a 2? Okay, and another one?
And a 3.
2 and a 3, so it
2
takes a
and
total
3.
of 5 points of damage. Plus your dexterity mod.
Wait, doesn't it get doubled because it's a natural 20?
You're right. So that's a total of 10 points of damage. Plus your, dexterity mod. What's your dexterity
I
mod?
can't see my character sheet, I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry, you're right.
I
of
thought my
course.
dexterity was pretty good, but I can't see my character sheet.
Let me get it up. It is... Oh, that's your spells. Okay, it's plus 0.
Oh. Never mind, that's not good.
Damage automech. Let's see. Actually, no. Roll me instead. Really? Okay. Roll me a d12.
What do you want me to roll?
D12.
This is a d12, okay. 8.
Okay, so that's a total of 16 damage. No?
I am having trouble reading it. I think that might actually be a 9.
Yeah, it looks like a 9 to me. So that's a total of 18 points of damage. That's a solid points of damage. Actually, that's gonna take out its... That's gonna take out its solar drive. Its solar capacitor. And it only had one on there. But finishes the stalking protocol. Meaning it now shares the components with the warship. Okay, would you like to move closer to the ship?
Yes.
Okay. Incumbent recommends boarding the ship. If they're boarding the warship, that means they're likely leaving their ship largely unguarded.
Sure. Who should I bring with me? I need my best, but I don't want to leave like the ship undefended either.
Okay. Well, it looks like Liz at the moment is a bit distracted, so she'll be staying behind.
Okay. Should I bring like who is the best? Who is a good fighter to bring with me? Maybe Incident?
Burkas Sorden recommend they stay behind. Vhek'ith and Incident are happy to come with you.
Okay, I'll bring those two.
Okay. Okay, and now we move to Astro's fighting. Hold on, let me just pick up a few guys. What does Incandent look like? None of these really match.
There's tieflings over there, and Incandent is a tiefling.
I'm having a hard time seeing what...
the gender of the tiefling really matters.
Yeah.
I saw one over there earlier.
I'm not sure what they look like, though. What about monk? I don't know. You look like a monk. No, you're not a monk.
I thought I saw a tiefling over here earlier. Oh, well, I guess he's not a tiefling. He's more of like a... What about this one for Incandent?
Sure. And this, I don't know. Ooh, this looks better for Incandent. Look.
What about me?
I thought you had one out there already.
I can't remember. You keep getting on top of me, and then I feel like I'm inside of you. It's weird.
That's a very interesting thing to say. Okay. Yours is right here, sweetie.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Wait, is that yours?
Yeah, it's up by the bottle. Yep.
Okay.
There you go. You can put it on the board.
Yeah. Put these here, this here, and this here.
I'm the tallest one.
Only in miniature. Okay. So, you board a ship. Boarding protocols are wide open. You can just board the ship. There's no issues there. So, this ship looks a lot like yours. With a familiar layout, because it's also a keelboat like yours. So you enter the
sweet. Who are
Okay,
these
is there-
guys?
Ah, hi there. How's it going?
I'm back for now. They're not being the best today.
Oh no.
Halloween candy, yeah.
Ah, yeah. Up. My computer's doing things I don't want it to do. Go away. B, could you introduce the characters, the miniatures?
Oh, we got Incandent and Fishboy and my character.
Oh, yeah, I got my character over here. Oh, I fell off the table.
I'm taking Fishboy and Incandent onto the new ship that we're boarding because we took out their solar capacitor. Did you want to
Ooh,
stay
yeah,
behind
I'll
and guard
stay.
the ship?
I'll stay behind and guard the ship. Yes, that sounds smart.
You're joined by Solden
Who'll be
and Merc. Yeah, Burkas. You're joined by
Burkas.
Solden and Burkas.
Forum
Burkas,
guy
okay,
and
I thought you
cat
said
girl.
Merc, and I was like, what?
Yeah, Merc. You know Merc. He's been with you for the whole time. He's got like 12 guns. Keeps shooting everyone.
I think you're muted.
Hello? Oh, fudge.
Because I can hear you from the next room, but I can't hear you.
I'm back. Okay. Alright, how's it going? So the ship looks rather similar to yours because it is indeed a keel ship, and you enter from what I guess could be like the southern dock. What do you do when you enter?
I'm gonna do a perception check to see if there's anything around.
Okay.
Wait. I'm trying to figure out how to roll. Okay. Right. What'd I get?
You got an 11 plus your perception, which is probably higher than mine. Let me pick you up real quick. Your perception is +4, so that's a 15. The person rolled a 7. So, whoops, my face is in the table. So yeah. So this world doesn't come with walls, surprise. So we're just gonna imagine there's like a wall here. So it's sort of cover here, and they're hiding behind here. You can clearly tell that they're hiding right there.
Let's get them.
Let's get them? Let's get them? That's what you do, okay.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna motion to Incarnate and Fish Guy to capture the guy.
Okay. Capture alive?
Yes, so that we can interrogate him.
Okay. What's the marching order?
Capture the guy alive so that we can...
No, what's the marching order? Are you in front? Are you in back? Are you in middle?
I am in between Incarnate and Fish Guy.
Okay. Just how it's laid out here. Okay.
Yes.
So, Wizard goes in first. Excuse me, I have to look up what what melee range spell a wizard has. Let's see, Incandescent. Come here. Spells you have. Let's see. Screw it. He's gonna come around and cast Magic Missile.
Oh, that's my thing.
It is. Let's see. So he deals 3. Okay. He's gonna come around here. Cast Magic Missile. He's gonna move here. He's now stuck here because he's within melee range. So that's 1d4 damage. That's 2. Okay. 4. 3. Sorry, that's 1d4 for each missile. 2, 4, and 3. Let's see. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That guy immediately takes 12 points of damage. And you come along. Okay. What would you like to do? Ah, that's a good point.
Sorry, I'm immediately
Aware that
immediately forgetting every single attack move that I could possibly make.
Hold on, let me pull up your character. Let's see, you have... It immediately pops up with light crossbow, but you have more than that. You have an axe attack, I believe, and you also have an array of spells. Disguise self, identify, catapult, cure rooms, heroism, shield, firebolt, and mending.
I'll use firebolt.
Okay. Make an attack roll with disadvantage.
This is 17 and a 2.
Okay, that 2 has a... That's a 2. Plus something or other. Plus 5. That's 7. It still misses, unfortunately. We're not to the point in which you can roll 2 to still hit. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45... Wait, how much movement speed do you got? I thought you had 45. I'm gonna hold it at 30 and double check. That's withering. And you have a total of 45 speed. So get about there. He's gonna release a melee attack. Let's see. Yeah, he's gonna do a punch, and let's see. That's definitely cocked. That is a 14. Plus 7. That's a 21. And he's gonna try and do a stunning strike. Stunning strike save, that's a fail. And 1d6 plus 4 piercing. That's 4. That's 6. Yeah, that's 6 points of damage. He's going to take a bonus action and do. Gonna spend a key point to do a Fury of Blows. That's a 2, which comes to a total of 9. That doesn't hit, and that hits, and he does 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 extra damage. He's looking pretty rough. What's next? It's now actually time to roll initiative, because you took this idea of him thinking that he's stealthy into a surprise attack. So let's actually roll initiative.
Okay. I got an 18.
Okay. So yes,
No, I got a 16, I'm sorry.
that's a 16 for Fishboy, and Incandescent got a...
Oh! But me and Fishboy got the same initiative. What does that mean?
I'm quite sure yours is a bit higher. Okay. So, Incandescent has a 17. You have... Okay, no, you
got
actually...
a 16.
You actually do have the same initiative. I didn't roll for the bad guy yet. 7. Okay, he goes last.
I said 18, but I had misread it, so I'm sorry about that.
That's okay. So he's in another round of hurt. So you two can choose who goes first. But if you want to leave it up to everything, he does have a higher dexterity, so he would be slightly faster than you. But if you want to go first, okay. Are you sure about that? Yeah, it's okay, it's okay. So he's gonna do a punch. That's a miss. Okay, he's gonna do a key point for another punch. That's a hit, and that's a hit. I need 2d6. I'm gonna steal d6 from over here.
Oh, wait.
Yeah?
I just remembered Bear didn't get to go.
The bear hasn't been invited to the party. Do you want to call the bear in now? 8.
But the bear always comes with me everywhere.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. He takes 15 points of damage. Gonna spend a key point, and that looks like that actually looks like it's cocked. Okay. That's 15. He's gonna spend he spent 4 key points already. Okay, you know what? That's it. He's done with key points. He's not any more key points. He's looking wrecked. The bad guy's looking wrecked.
Bear.
Do you want your bear to attack now because he didn't get to attack last time? Okay. That's a 17 to hit. Alright.
A mighty roar and a...
How would you like your bear to do this?
Gonna roar back onto his upper legs and claw through with his vicious metal claws while going... Rawr!
Okay, so this figure dipped from forehead into some black inky ichor. Finds himself awaiting for a small crew at the open dock, ready to strike out and get his news treat, wherever that may be. Finds himself immediately surrounded, pummeled with magic force, hammer and fist, and just as he thinks he has the worst of it, from behind, a giant mechanical roar.
Poor bear.
Strike. He is now unconscious.
Ooh, we could take him back with us to interrogate him. Do we have rope on us to tie him up?
Probably. I mean, you're just outside your ship.
Okay. I'm gonna instruct them to tie him up, and we'll carry him back with us.
Okay. So back in there he goes.
Ooh. Gag his mouth shut for now.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
So we'll take him back with us. Maybe blindfold him too.
Someone has a pretty good idea. Or an idea they think is pretty good. Why don't they de-dock from the warship that the Canoe is currently docked to?
Okay, we'll do that.
Okay. The monk will try that. That sounds like a dexterity-based thing. The monk will give that a shot. That's a 16 plus his dexterity, so that's pretty high. That's pretty good. So he begins working on it, and he's sort of just pulling out parts there and pulling out parts there, and there's a little lever and goes. There's a big chung 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 chung, and it's closed, but it's refusing to disengage. It's refusing to detach.
Can I look at it? I should be able to tinker with it, maybe.
Yeah, this is a tinker check using your intelligence. Tinker check using your intelligence. So that's.
Hold on. Let me roll. Sorry, I am trying to actually do a roll. Okay. Hold on, I'm having some difficulties. Okay, I'm ready. This will be my roll.
Okay. Add. What heck? It is incredibly difficult. You walk up to it and you begin working on it with your thieves' tools and tinkering tools, and you find that this is not a mechanical problem. This is actually more lines of a programming problem. It's computer controlled not to release until a certain point. You don't quite know what that is, but you know how it's getting its power, and you know to disable that locking part. So ships are disengaged and now slowly moving this way. Which is useful somehow. You can hear sounds of things scraping beneath, and Vhek'ith works very quickly to lock the lower decks. As it seems there are many creatures locked in there.
What kind of creatures are locked in the lower decks?
Probably the ones you just
people who
fought.
were captured, or
people are not captured alive by these guys. Incognito recommends setting the self-destruct for the ship and letting it go.
Okay, we should do that, and get onto the other ship, of course.
Okay. So Incognito moves over the controls and swiftly does this like he's had practice with this 100 times before, and the self-destruct is enabled for, let's say 5 rounds.
Okay, so let's head back to our ship with the captured guy. Got him all tied up.
Okay, you have him tied up and bring him with you and move to do de-dock. The doors are closed and it's refusing to release.
Can I do a check to see why it's refusing to release the ship from our ship?
Sure, yeah.
Right, sorry, I'm trying to roll. Did I roll?
You did. You have advantage with this because you just did this, so roll again.
Okay, hold on. It just looks like I'm dancing around, doesn't it? Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I got 16.
It's the same exact reason. It seems like these have an auto mechanism that when you dock to something, it doesn't release until something happens.
Okay, am I able to get it to release?
You are able to get a release from inside the ship.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay, you get in the ship and release it.
Yes, but then can I get back onto my ship?
No, you can't. The ships are now floating apart, and you are now alone on that ship. With the countdown going on.
Did I at least send the bear to safety?
Would you have taken the bear with you?
Yes, maybe I could turn the bear into like a floating shippy thing to get back home.
You could definitely try. So 1 round has passed.
Is there any way for me to get back to the ship?
It's a keelboat. You know keelboats pretty well. You're currently riding in one. You could probably blast a hole through the now locked closed docks. But there's a bigger problem. The ship doesn't have life support. So whatever you do, you gotta move it quickly. You know, you got 4 rounds till the ship explodes anyways. So, what exactly would you like to do?
I would like to get back onto my ship without blowing up.
Okay, to do that, you have to get through the now sealed closed docks.
Do I just roll for that?
Yeah, sure.
What'd I get?
You got a 9 plus 5, so that's a 14. You do manage to sort of override the things that are holding it closed. It's mainly hydraulics and pneumatics, and you can depressurize them enough to where they will slowly open at the end of next turn. But the end of this turn comes, and they begin to slowly open. The ship, where it didn't have air before now, is now losing pressure. And most living creatures expand in the void of space, or at least so blood begins to boil. Thankfully for you, you're a dwarf, and dwarves are very hardy. But it's slowly opening.
Die.
Then it stops sort of opening at a certain point.
Can I fit through? I'm very small.
Make a check.
I'm 4 feet tall.
Yeah?
What'd I get?
It's
Right next to you.
It's cocked, I think.
Okay, hand it back to me.
Roll again. So you're sort of stuck halfway through. Although...
Do any of my crewmates worry that I'm gonna die and they're gonna be down 1 captain? Or are they like, eh?
Not just one captain, they'll be stuck with this one. Okay. So... Oh, I mean... Sure. Okay.
Like, is there anything they can do to help me? Like, I'm halfway out the door.
Their docks are closed as well. So... Where most of them wouldn't have a visual sight of this happening, you imagine someone might be wondering what's going on. The ship does open, and a dark figure comes closing in on you. A dark figure with a total of 4 arms in some sort of environmental suit or spacesuit.
That's not it.
At the beginning of the next turn, they begin to pry open the doors that are slowly leaking out, and eventually you become loose, and they grab onto you, and they start moving backwards by some force. Enough to try to loose out, and is slowly making its way back to the ship. In the vacuum of space, it is uncomfortable. You can't breathe, and you don't think you can last that long out here. Your bear made of steel and iron is doing just fine. But it's starting to get hard for you to... It's starting to get hard for you.
Do I need to roll anything?
Make me a Constitution saving throw. Ooh,
sorry, that wasn't actually rolling. That was like,
Okay. We need a better rolling place. Okay, you managed to hold your breath, or survive not breathing. Then the next round ends. And you are finally pulled back into the ship. And...
But I'm not dead?
You're not dead. The bear comes in lumbering after you eventually, and the doctor closed, and you're told to please never, ever, ever do that again. They thought they were going to be left with this one as a captain, and that was just please no ever. She doesn't know how to make beer like you do. I'm pretty sure she throws out the airlock.
Oh no, she'll definitely throw you out of the airlock.
Then the next round ends. This ship implodes. Like a tin can, it begins to crush and crush and crush. For then... Kapoosh. At least you might hear that if sound existed in space.
That could have been... That could have been me. I could have gone boom. Dead.
Yes.
That's a little scary. I'm gonna drink some dwarven ale because this was stressful.
Hmm.
And then we got that guy to interrogate.
You do got that guy to interrogate, and a warship that's currently under siege.
Who is our best interrogator?
Me.
I think
we got a guy for you to interrogate. I got him tied up and gagged.
Damn, that's half the fun.
Okay, I think I actually like to leave.
It too.
I think I'd actually leave that here for today for this stream. Thank you very much, everyone who is watching. I can 100% see that I have 2 people. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. Catch us next time while we figure out what's going on with these guys. Thank you. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.